I'm here on Cape Cod, a very popular destination place for New Englanders during the summer months. What I really like about the Cape is that people spend most of their time outside, and it truly reflects in their landscapes and outdoor spaces. But it's not just for vacationers, people do live here, and I just had a couple write in about a special thing that they want to do in their outdoor space. Hi, buddy. Hi.
Hey, how's it going?
Colleen, Gavin.
Welcome to Cape Cod.
Nice to meet you. Thanks so much for coming.
Happy to come down. And this is
Rafi.
This is
Hey, Rafi, how are you? So tell me a little bit about the place.
So we were living in Boston for a while, and we just a couple months ago bought the house, and we've been spending some time upgrading things, renovating.
Yeah, we had to get the house actually ready for the winter, so we upgraded the electrical, stripping all the heating, and then adding a new water heater to get the inside of the house ready, and now we're ready to work on the outside of the house.
Fantastic. I mean, this yard is beautiful.
Yeah, we got it for him.
You want to show me the backyard where you guys wrote in about?
Yeah, we can go check it out.
Yeah, so this is our back patio here. We just got the deck furniture put in.
Okay.
The grill, we got a fire pit out back.
We really love it. I feel like we have so much potential, but the one thing that's kind of missing right now is an outdoor shower. You know, it's the Cape. I feel like that's very much the vibe, and it'd be kind of cool to have a contained space to wash the dog too out here.
Awesome, because outdoor showers are one of my most favorite things outside, and if you're at the Cape, you definitely have to have one.
Yeah.
So, I mean, where are you thinking location-wise?
So we were thinking between these two windows right here. We've already got the hose there, so
Okay.
that's kind of what we had in mind.
All right, so what I have in mind is pencil, paper, tape measure, do a design plan for the area, just to reconfigure the space, and then come up with a game plan.
That sounds
Awesome.
great.
All right?
Thanks.
All right, let's do it. Hey guys.
Hi.
All right, so now that I have a better sense of the space with all the measurements, I want to show you the layout.
Okay.
So if we look at it from this perspective, I'm thinking the shower could lay right between those two windows, right? And then going down, I think we really need to fill in that window because I don't want any backsplash of water going inside the house.
Okay.
And then we'll have to move some of the plants, that Rose of Sharon, those rhododendrons, but those are easily transplantable. And then from there, we could talk about how to keep the water away from the house. We'll come up with a drainage plan. And then we're going to use gravity, and we'll follow the natural slope of the yard and come up with a plan for that.
Okay.
And then the flooring for the whole space. I was thinking natural stone, either stepping stones or bluestone or something that we could just integrate to make it that natural feel.
Sounds nice.
This is going to take a couple days if you're all right with that.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, so let's get started with clearing out this bed. And then Gavin, why don't you rake out all the leaves? Colleen and I will start with the little rhododendrons.
Can I grab it?
Yeah, grab it and put it in the wheelbarrow. And then we'll get the Rose of Sharon out of the way. Nice. Colleen, Gavin, I want to introduce you to Mark.
Hi.
Hi, Colleen.
Welcome.
How's it going? Thanks for
Gavin,
coming.
thanks for having me.
I wanted him to talk about drainage today. Just to catch you up, this is where our shower enclosure is going to go between these two windows. And let's talk about drainage. What do you think?
All right, well, first off, I'm looking at a couple things, gutters and downspouts, so you guys are doing a great job already managing the water. I'm looking at the slope of the yard. That's perfect for us because in this instance, gravity is our friend. So when we're doing this, we just want to make sure that we have ample pitch on this pipe that we're going to install, and we're going to want to carry the water out of here as fast as we can.
Yeah, because everything is directed away from your home.
If you're digging the hole here, how do you avoid it going back into the house?
Okay, so great question. What we don't want is water backing up into the foundation and then back into the basement. So that's why it's really, really critical that we take this pipe and really pitch it.
Yeah.
And just run it as far away from the house as we can.
Okay.
Cool.
All right?
All right, so if
Sounds
everyone
good.
agrees to that, we got a lot of digging to do.
Yep.
So
Yeah.
Get some tools.
Let's go get 'em.
and get going. While this job could be dug by hand, it would take forever. So I've brought my mini excavator to do the job. I own this one, but you could rent them too. With the grading we're doing, the water should be redirected away from the house. We're going to apply a leak-proof barrier to the foundation as an extra layer of protection to keep the water out of the basement. Next, we're going to add a layer of crushed stone to the base of the trench to help with drainage. Now we can add the pipe. This is a perforated pipe that will help direct the water away from the house and down the hill. The landscape fabric wrapped around the pipe will protect it from the gravel we're going to cover the rest of the pipe with. All right, so now it's time for the fabric paper. So Gavin, Colleen, you guys can start fitting it to those 2 gullies and then just start kicking dirt down to hold it.
All right, guys, so let's just broadcast all this seed all the way down the disturbed areas, and I think it's gonna blend in perfectly when it fills in. It takes about 7 to 14 days to germinate, and if you could just water it morning, evening, or just keep an eye on it.
Okay.
All right?
Yeah,
Sweet.
we can do that.
Awesome. Yeah, this was a lot of work.
Okay, a lot of work, but I'm happy as heck. I know you are.
Yep.
The most important part of this whole thing was getting that pitch right. We did that, this is gonna be good to go.
Yeah, and so I think that's it for today. I think we've earned our day's keep, and it's time to bring guy number 2 in, Nathan, and he's gonna do the carpentry, and then we'll have Richard come do the plumbing, and then we'll come back in and situate where the stepping stones and surface goes. All right?
Sounds great.
Awesome.
All right?
Alrighty.
Nice
All right,
work.
Jen, you too, man.
All right.
All right.
Thanks for watching. This Old House has got a video for just about every home improvement project, so be sure to check out the others. And if you like what you see, click on the subscribe button to make sure that you get our newest videos right in your feed.